Isger has the same last name as U.S. District Bankruptcy Judge Marvin Isger.
Yeah.
Oh, what a lovely couple. Marvin and Eunice.
Oh, Eunice. Oh, yeah, Eunice. Oh,
You know what?
Marvin. Oh.
I can't think of a woman's nname that makes it shrivel faster
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
than
Yeah.
Eunice. Am I wrong?
I mean, you're not wrong.
Am I?
I now have to think of other ugly women names.
Oh my God. And now it's time for another episode of Names of Women That Make It Shrivel.
I mean, there's two rooms, right? And one's the Eunice room and one's the Gertrude room.
Oh, that's another one.
Which one do
Oh.
you go in?
Dude, that is going inside your stomach.
Yeah.
What about Bertha?
Oh, that's another one.
Yeah, I'll take a Bertha.
Oh, Eunice, Gertrude, Bertha, those are wiener retractors.
Really?
Do we have any other names?
Myrtle.
Myrtle.
I'll take a Myrtle.
Should we go to phones on this?
Myrtle's here to party.
Winifred.
You know what? Let's go to phones on this. But let's open it. Let's be fair about it. Let's use guy names and girl names. So, all right, let me be a little cleaner with this. So instead of wiener retractors, total turnoffs. Listen, I never know what's going to pop up on this show. Get it? Pop.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so I have no idea. So women and men, what name is a total turnoff? And I think we hit with some biggies there. Eunice, Gertrude, Bertha. I mean, are you really going to want to climb into bed with a Bertha? I mean,
I don't know. Are you?
all right,
You tell me.
all right, let's go to phones. 800-990-1047. So this is open to women and men. So, ladies, what guy names are total turnoffs? Guys, what women names are total turnoffs?
You're setting yourself up for a bunch of ladies to say Todd.
That's fine. That's fine. At least it didn't turn off the one that counts. And that's my lovely Michelle over here. All right. So also, listen, if you're a lady and you're into ladies, maybe you have a lady name or, same thing with a guy.
Let's see what we
All
get
right.
on the phone.
By the way, all the lines are ringing. 800-990-1047 is how you get in. 800-990-1047. Again, this is one of these. I had no plans for this. It's just kind of, it just popped up out of nowhere. All right, let me grab Trey in South Tampa. Trey, you're on the MJ Morning Show. Hi.
Good morning.
Trey, do you have a name that you think is a total turnoff?
Blanche.
Blanche.
Oh, my God. I cannot stand that name.
Even if she's like the hottest chick in the world and she's like, hi, I'm Blanche.
No, my third grade school teacher at Gorey Elementary, her name was Blanche Barksdale. And she was old, like she was no turn on.
Well, I don't think you're supposed to be turned on in elementary school by the teacher.
Especially in third grade,
Well,
Trey. I mean, you're an early starter.
Well,
Trey, thank you I think you've called before, Trey.
yeah, I always call. I love y'all show.
I love you, Trey. Thank you, buddy. Trey in South Tampa. All right, have a good one, Trey.
Take it easy.
That's a good. I'm keeping track of the names, by the way.
Blanche.
All right, let me grab Jordan in Newport Richie. Jordan, you're on the MJ Morning Show. Hi.
Hi, I would go with Agnes.
Oh, that's another one. So
Yeah, it just sounds too close to nag, and for some reason it seems like an instant shrivel. So
all right, thank you, appreciate it. All right, opens up a line 800-990-1047. 800-990-1047. Names, either male names or female names that are just a total turnoff, and it's kind of like a get it on repellent. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
All right, Wendy is in Clearwater. Wendy, you're on the MJ Morning Show.
Hello.
Hello, Wendy.
So, hi. So the guy's name, I got two. Woody and Dick.
All right. Listen, Wendy.
I mean, can you imagine saying them in the middle of being intimate?
Oh.
Wendy.
Woody and Dick.
We had to start with the juvenile calls right out of the gate.
Well, hold on. The obvious question is, will you go to Woody's Car Wash, number one, and will you go to Dick's Sporting Goods?
No.
All
My
right.
husband says, because I asked him if he wants to go buy a fishing pole. He goes, I don't like dicks.
All right. Thank you, Wendy. Have foulest calls from a female today. All right. Tony in Bradenton. Tony, you're on the MJ Morning Show. What name is a total turnoff?
Well, I'm not gay or anything like that, but I've heard a lot of people talk about a guy named Dominic.
Yeah.
Sounds like a big, fat guy, just spewing pepperoni breath all day long. That's what I've heard. But I'm Tony from Brooklyn.
Hey, Tony, listen.
Hey, it's Tony for Brooklyn.
Believe everything you've heard, my friend.
Yeah.
And Harry Knuckles. That's the other one. Harry Knuckles.
And Harry Knuckles. And, of course, thank you, Tony. Good call. Tony's referring to Fester, whose real name is Dominic.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you, Todd, for issuing our governments.
Christine in Clearwater. You're on the MJ Morning Show. Hi, Christine.
Floyd.
What is it, Floyd or Lloyd?
Floyd.
Hold on. Spell it.
Floyd.
Yeah, Floyd.
Yeah,
Floyd.
I don't like that
Yeah.
one at all.
Floyd. All right, good. That's a good one, Chris. Have you ever been with or you ever knew a Floyd?
No.
Oh, whoa, okay.
So just in case.
That's her just in case name. She's
Hi.
like, if your name is Floyd,
Oh, she's
walk
got it.
away.
Instant filter.
Okay,
Right there.
bye. She just hung up on me. That's it. All right, let's grab Mike in Tarpon Springs. All right, a few more of these and we're going to move on. Mike in Tarpon Springs, you're on the MJ Morning Show. Hi.
Hey, MJ, how you doing?
Doing well,
I
Mike.
got one that's so bad. This is so bad, I don't think it's been actually any kids named this in years, but I was thinking Hortense.
Oh, you know what?
Mm-hmm.
I had a relative way down the line, like some second cousin, third. This is way back. This is like they're probably dead for 50 years. And there was some Hortense way back in one of the sides of my family. Oh, I forgot about that. Dude, that is a great one.
I remember
Hortense.
Derived from the guy's name Horace.
Horace?
Right? I think it means like something like botanical or a garden, like
Hortense.
horticulture. Hortense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Horticulture. Yeah,
but
you're right.
I got a real quick second one for you.
Yeah.
Karen. Because no matter how good I was, she'd still complain about it.
What is the name?
Karen.
Are you?
I'm not
You
hearing
know,
it.
it's a big name. You know, everybody calls everybody a Karen, the woman that complains.
Karen.
You said Karen.
Karen. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Karen.
I didn't hear the K in Karen.
I thought I heard a Darren, and I'm like, what?
I thought I heard Saren, like
Yeah.
Saren gas or something.
That's a terrible
All right.
name.
Thank you, buddy. Pretty good call. The Hortense is perfect. Jim and this is it. Andrew, I'll take Jim, Tracy, Charles, and Josh, and then we're done. I got to move on. If you're just tuning in, we got into a story kind of sideways because it was about a Texas woman that flew into a violent rage. A dude was playing bagpipes at a park in Texas, and this woman, her name is Eunice, and Eunice got into this altercation with this guy in a public park in Texas about you can't play the bagpipes here. Flew into a rage, and then I said her name is Eunice, and I'm like, and I just said, you know what, that's like a repellent to me. That's an unattractive name, Eunice. And she's 76 years old, and that's why we got here. I'm like, what other names do you find very unattractive? All right, so Jim St. Pete, you're the next one. Hi, Jim. Go ahead.
Good morning, MJ. Good morning, crew. How's everybody doing today?
We're all well. Thank you for calling. What's the name?
Well, I grew up in the mountains of southeastern Kentucky.
Right.
And I went to school with a set of twins whose last name was Hogg, Hogge.
Right.
Their mother and father named them Ima and Ura, respectively.
Are you kidding me? I'm a hug and you're a hug?
I kid you not.
Wow.
And you said you grew up in the holler?
I grew up so far back in the holler, they had to pump sunshine into us.
Oh, man. That's right.
Oh, man.
I am what you call 110% USDA grade A hillbilly.
I love it. All right. So are we talking like Justified, the TV show, hollered like hillbilly?
Yeah, you got it.
All right.
You got it.
Thank you. Who's that guy? I love that guy. What's his name? Timothy Oliphant? Is that his name?
Mm-hmm.
All right, good call, man. We get some good calls on this. All right, 3 more. Tracy, Charles, Josh. I'll grab Tracy, Riverview. Tracy, what name turns you off?
Gortha.
One more time, please.
Gortha.
Gortha.
Gortha?
Yeah, Gortha.
I never heard of that. That sounds like a Japanese monster movie name. Gortha. Gortha.
And I got one
Gortha.
more for you. Peditra.
All right, you're really going off the board on these, Tracy.
Yeah,
I've never heard of either name.
yeah, so I mean
Every other name I've at least
yeah,
heard of.
names that you haven't heard of before, they're not really, I don't know if they're turn offs. Anyway, Tracy, you tried, but I thank you.
Okay. All right.
Have a nice weekend. All right, 2 more. Charles in Riverview. Charles, MJ Morning Show. What name turns you off?
Beulah.
Oh,
Beulah.
Beulah.
yeah.
Well,
Now we're talking
Charles,
Beulah.
you remember the Porky's movies. And
Oh, absolutely.
the gym
In
teacher
fact,
was
I,
what?
I go so far back. I the 1970s. I grew up there.
All right, that's a good one. Beulah. All right. Last call. Josh in Zephyr Hills. Josh, what is it?
Esther.
Esther?
You know, but isn't Esther sort of making a comeback? Some of the older biblical names are making a comeback. Is Esther one of them?
I don't know. I don't know anybody recently who's named their child Esther. I
Yeah.
know an Esther that's like our age. So,
Yeah.
Yeah, I
but
have like a 85-year-old Aunt Esther.
Yeah. So that was my reference point.
Yeah.
It was always the great aunts with horrific bad breath and phony teeth that were named Esther.
Yeah, I
And
haven't.
stained polyester clothes.
no, I didn't have any of those.
I have to get a good whiff of my aunt's breath, but I don't think
Yeah.
Aunt Esther is a.
What, you kissing on the mouth over there?
Thank you. Appreciate the call. All right, that's it. So
Not you. Yeah.
My Aunt Esther was a mouth kisser. She still is.
Thanks for watching the video. Hope you liked it. Go ahead and click, share, subscribe, all this stuff.